The Buffalo Bills just made a sneaky good signing that has some major implications for come playoff time, as well as we got some major injury news updates from this past Wednesday's practice. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bills Digest. I'm your host, Anthony Senicar. And again, we're all Bills fans here, and we all love smashing some tables come Sunday time. And the same way you guys smash those tables come Sunday time, I want you guys to smash that like and subscribe button. And I've been doing a lot of stats diving, guys, and I'm going to show you guys this stat right here. 97% of you guys who are watching are not subscribed to the channel. Please subscribe. Let's keep growing up that number. Let's keep growing up this channel. Let's talk the Bills. I want you guys to stay in touch with all the latest Bills news. Let's enjoy this crazy ride of a season together, and let's hop right into the video, guys. So, guys, the Buffalo Bills just got some major playoff reinforcements, and I'm going to tell you why that is right here. This man right here is back. Micah Hyde has quote-unquote resigned, has signed back on to the Buffalo Bills, signed on to the practice squad. It is just great to see some major reinforcements for playoff time. You never know what's going to happen. Kind of nice to just have that guy back there kind of as a player coach and a call-up if we need. Let's take a look at the Bills' safety depth that they have right now. These are who our starting safeties are right now. Obviously, Taylor Rapp and Damar Hamlin are your starting safeties, with Cam Lewis and the rookie Cole Bishop as your backups. Obviously, going into the season, we thought Cole Bishop would take over one of those starting safety roles, but Taylor Rapp and Damar Hamlin are both playing really good, not making mental errors that Cole Bishop obviously had, against the Texans game. And I think the Bills like having these guys back there that know their role. This Sean McDermott defense does rely a lot on these safeties, knowing where they have to be, helping up with that coverage in the back end for those corners like Rasul Douglas and Christian Benford. If we just take a look here at the PFF ratings for the Bills safeties, they're just kind of playing average to above average. Taylor Rapp is obviously really good against the run defense and tackling. That man is a human missile. He does have a lot of pop and splash plays. Obviously, that big strip against the 49ers. Obviously, the major hits against Houston and the Jets and all these guys that kind of broke up a lot of touchdowns. And then obviously Damar Hamlin, who already has 2 interceptions on the season, could have had one more against San Francisco, but it got called back because of a flag. The guys are just in the right position at the right time. Cole Bishop obviously isn't ready, and Cam Lewis is obviously a really good filler. Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves, because if you guys think Micah Hyde is going to come in and walk in and be the starting safety for the Buffalo Bills, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Sean McDermott did talk about this in his past press conference. Let's take a look at that right now. Sean McDermott said, just to set expectations, Mike is a practice squad role. We are fully confident in Taylor Rapp, Damar Hamlin, Cole Bishop, and Kareem Jackson. Kareem Jackson obviously would be on the practice squad as well. They've all been doing a really good job for us in the roles that they are currently in, and they're going to stay in those roles. He continued by saying Mike is in a practice squad role, so it's good to have him back. Just seeing if it's the right fit more than anything. So we'll see where it goes, but we're happy to have him back. And then he finally said, let's just take it one day at a time. And number one, make sure everybody understands what his role is right now. We'll just see. It's about the team. It's always about the team, and it's never about one person. And in this case, Michael would not want it to be that, in this case, about him. So obviously, Sean McDermott did pump the brakes on everybody thinking that Micah Hyde would come into a starting safety role. Obviously, he is going to be in a backup role and be in a practice squad role, kind of get those early seasons reps, but it is a huge bolster to the Bills safety room, obviously helping out these younger guys with just terminology, understanding Sean McDermott's defense more, kind of helping out Cole Bishop, understanding where he needs to be, and just having another veteran leader in that safety room who knows Sean McDermott's system, who obviously has been an all-pro in Sean McDermott's system. Let's just take a look at that right here. He is a 2-time all pro second team, obviously in the first year in 2017, and then in 2021 was an all pro second team as well. Obviously had the major injury to the neck in 2022, and then 2023 came back from it. Obviously neck injuries are not anything to play with. So again, he just wanted to take his time, kind of not rush back into it, and it's just a really good morale signing all around. Just another great veteran leader. Cam Lewis did talk about this to the media, and let's take a look at that quote. He said, "We didn't clean his locker out. That 23 and all his stuff was still there this whole time since the end of the last season to now. So it's like you got that feeling in the back of your head when you know he's going to come back. He's not done yet." So obviously this has been in the works for a while. Even Micah Hyde spoke to the media and said that when Jordan Phillips re-signed, he texted Jordan Phillips and said, "Go get that ring." And then Jordan Phillips says, "When you coming?" And obviously Phillips talked to Brandon Beane, and that kind of got the wheels in motion. So this has been in the works probably for the past few weeks. Obviously Cam Lewis talking there did seem to give indications that the Bills kind of had the idea that Hyde was not going anywhere. Obviously Porter went to Miami, but the Bills understood from the very get-go that it was Bills or bust for Micah Hyde. So just a great signing all around for the Bills. Could really bolster the Bills come playoff time if we have a major injury, or even if we just want another safety who kind of knows playoff football and knows what it takes. Plus just a great veteran leader in that locker room. Now shifting gears, we also did, on top of that, we also did have a practice come Wednesday. So let's shift gears over to that. We had two major injury news updates from head coach Sean McDermott. So he did speak to the media, and let's take a look at what he said about this past practice. He said everyone is going to practice in some form. We're going for a walkthrough type of practice here. Dalton Kincaid is limited. We will see how he is. The same with Keon Coleman this week. So again, that is some major news. Both Dalton Kincaid and Keon Coleman were both limited, as well as Dwayne Carter. Taylor Rapp and Curtis Samuel were also limited. So that Taylor Rapp injury might be bigger than we think if we are bringing in Micah Hyde into this point of the season. But again, it was a walkthrough, as Coach Sean McDermott did say. So again, we can't really get any indication of who is going to play this week. Obviously, Keon was inactive last week against the San Francisco 49ers. And Sean McDermott did announce Dalton Kincaid was out early last week as well. And Kincaid did not practice in any limited capacity last week, but he did practice today, which is some good signs, and it is pointing towards that there is a chance that he does come play this Sunday. Obviously, we don't want to rush him into the game. Him and Keon Coleman, Knox and Amari Cooper and all these guys have been filling in for them, and if we can avoid rushing these guys back from injury, let him get back to 100% rather than 75 or 80%. I think it will be better in the long run come playoff time. But again, some major news. Micah Hyde's back, people. 23 is back. Looks like Kincaid and Coleman might be coming back for this Sunday. So just a great news day for the Buffalo Bills. But as always, please like and subscribe to Bills Digest to stay in touch with all your latest Bills news. And as always, guys, go Bills.